much in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Break. 58 for Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the ground, it's Ford. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They run with Ford, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Hey, echo.
Throwing, Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Ready, ready. 15, line. 15 line. Switch gears, switch gears. Switch. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a run, 79 yards on the punt return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Hey, Haywood!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
58's the money! 58's the money! Let's pick it up. Hey, Orbit! Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 58, right over. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Ford. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
218, chop. Watch the twist. Check 13. Check 13. Tighten up. Get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Topper, Topper! Watch your ship. Hey, Alpha! Watch your ship. Let go.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. Off the play fake. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Watch his flag. 80 weapon. Joker. Let's go, nice.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Squeeze, double. Go. Set. Ready to go. 58, come on. 58, come on. Who that? Quick dance. Ready.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end Ingram. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Herbert into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
All right, here we go. 61, matchbox lights. Let's get there. Watch twin. Look, squeeze. Check four. Deuce. Check.
They will start this drive with Ford. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
On second down, it's Ford. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
58's the money. Hey, exit. 5.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got Smith here. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey, Charlie! 58's the mic. Well, 58's the mic. I don't even know why this team showed up. 58 now.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On second down, here's a run with Mack. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Look at me. Door. Hey, Delta. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Let's go.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. A couple of first downs happen to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A little... trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Ready? 10 Tucson. 58 to Mike. Bring it. Bring it. Whip. Watch the whip. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, wahoo. Switch.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Go out.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, it's Mack. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Mack. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 15. Check 15.
Hey, Zoo.
Watch the safety creep.
Snap.
2nd and 13. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jones now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Back to throw. Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Check. Crunch.
80 weapon. Hey, seam six. Get it.
Now Jones back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for Shepard deep. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Clear.
26 mark.
Come. Play.
26 mark.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
Let's go.
Ready
A
up.
false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch out.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Slam. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Alert flare.
Check go.
Jones now operating from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 31.
Hey, Echo. Right up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 16. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. One receiver left is Hilton. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's how the defense score points.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Got it.
26 months.
Protein spill.
Check.
Hey, lock it. Defense.
The final shot before break. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 20-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Nope.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones got a man, Slayton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Check.
Chopper. On the ball. Let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check safety. Hey, Mike 50. Mike 50. Here we go.
Foxtrot.
All day. Undercrush.
2nd and 6. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
2nd and 4. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Ben Banagoo able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch safety's creeping. Mike's 50. And let's get this.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey, high 7. Greystone, travel.
Rush in.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Ready?
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Man, I got you. Showing up.
Protein spill.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
10-2 stop.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Tight up, tight up, tight up.
Let's go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Jones is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
6-6, pull it high. Shoot.
On 2nd down, T. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Catch made by Slayton. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's a sneak with Jones. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. There, the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Switch. Check 24, check 24.
Hey, Sam off. Hit it.
Again, they turn to Ford. He's got a 1st down past the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
They'll run on 1st down. Ford. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Back. Check it backer.
Ready?
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 24. Check
Leo.
Watch the twist. Check 13. Check 13.
Hard.
Tighten up. Shift.
General West.
Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Get it.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. It almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Stand. Go.
On 2nd down now, it's 4th, and he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Minus 59. Hey, get away with it. Slam.
Look, squeeze.
Watch twist. Watch
Rock it.
Check 4. Do.
Get up.
They'll keep it on the ground. 4. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
The best offensive lines I know, they hang together and they don't really make a distinction. The right side of this offensive line, they may ask for a raise after that one because without them, that first down doesn't happen.
Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check.
Throwing on first down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Back to throw. Herbert. And this will be caught at the 30. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. 4. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Looking to throw. Herbert. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
36 on the cabin.
Alert 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
4 down.
Matchbox lights.
Kill.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Coaching still.
Check. Watch the eye.
2 draw corkers. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, You do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the fourth down in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their second on the young season. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. On first down, Herbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Herbert. This will be caught inside the 10.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.